Hello, Craig Birch, seconds out backstage here at the old Leicester Grand Hotel, ahead of the show at the Leicester Arena tomorrow. I have here Francis Warren, son of Frank Warren and so on. He's been here dealing with all the weighing stuff today. It was a really interesting weighing, people not making weight, and
yeah, a couple of guys coming a little bit over. Yeah, a couple of strip downs. But, yeah, it's good, and obviously Khurtsidze got his 2 hours.
Yeah, we're in the middle of at the moment.
So we're waiting, anticipating that. Hopefully he'll be all right in about an hour's time.
Okay. And obviously you're sort of taking the race today, but I imagine yourself and your dad are going to be there at the show tomorrow. And
Dad will be up tomorrow.
Yeah, he was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was here yesterday. So he's really looking forward to coming up and hopefully seeing Tommy do the business.
Okay. We heard obviously your dad's comments yesterday about what a great show he thinks it's going to be. What do you think are going to be the real standout fights tomorrow, Francis?
Liam Woodstock, I think for me is a little star in the making. I think he's got that attitude about him, a bit of that brashness, and I spoke to him at the I think it was the Nordorf Robbins dinner actually in November last year. I just said to him, make sure you can back it up in the ring. And thus far he's doing it. So I think he's a long way off. Obviously being the finished article, but he's very, very much going in the right direction, and I'm very, very excited about him.
Okay. The bigger picture in general, what's really interesting about tomorrow is this is the first time since the BT Sport deal come into effect that Matchroom Boxing and BoxNation have gone head to head on the same night, and this is good. This is where the Saturday night wars or Friday night wars could really begin and get going now.
Well, I think in terms of quality of card and quality of fighters that are featuring tomorrow in Leicester, I think you can't beat that. You've obviously got Tommy Langford and up and coming stars such as Daniel Dubois and Anthony Yarde. I just think the youth that we've got coming through is second to none.
Yeah, of course. And obviously, is this the time where BoxNation really come back to be, a real? I mean, they've always been alongside Matchroom, but now's the time they can really, because Matchroom have they've grown so much over the past few years. Is this the time where BoxNation sort of bridge the gap and so on with it? I mean, the BT Sport deal, everyone's been talking about it for a long time. The association
with BT Sport is going to be, he's going to be doing nothing but good things for us, and it's a behemoth of a media outlet. So the future is very, very bright.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, your dad's a lot of interest in. I mean, now that Sky haven't got the Champions League anymore, they sort of pretend the Champions League don't exist, and I imagine it's pretty much the same in the boxing sphere as well, isn't it? So,
you said it.
Yeah. So obviously, I mean, all you guys want to do is just, ultimately, without anybody criticising anyone, the big winners here are the boxers and the fans, aren't they? Because they get great cards wherever they go, and the boxers have got plenty of opportunities to work.
Competition breeds success, doesn't it? So if you look at the, even when when my dad parted ways with Sky and set up BoxNation, that created a lot of competition. Sky started buying in a lot more international shows to compete with what we were doing at BoxNation, and now we've got the platform to showcase our guys on BT. To tens of millions of customers that BT have, we are in a very, very, very strong position.
Yeah, and obviously you talk about the young crop of talent that BoxNation has got coming through. Anthony Yarde, a lot of people. Yarde. Silent T. Sorry, Anthony. Daniel Dubois, obviously a beast of a. This guy Dubois, is he your Anthony Joshua? The way he's going to develop, he's our
Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, but is he going to scale those heights and ultimately put 80,000 bums on seats at Wembley Stadium?
The aim is to guide him to the pinnacle of the sport. But it's a marathon, not a sprint, and no one's going to be rushed, and no one's going to be pushing anyone into things that aren't necessary. And they're going to, obviously everything's going to be done at the right time. Daniel's got a fantastic team around him, and the correct decisions will be made at the correct times to make sure that he's guided to the top, which I'm sure he will be. Yeah,
but we're also very excited. I mean, anytime there's a big English heavyweight like that, everyone just gets very excited.
We obviously couldn't tell too much from that first debut performance. So
we know he can punch. That's for sure.
We definitely know he can punch. We definitely know he's a big, powerful guy. He's got a tremendous set of skills with him as well. So hopefully tomorrow, we'll get the opponent will stand up a bit more, and we'll see a few more different things from him.
Okay, Anthony Yarde as well. Is this guy? This guy was talking to me yesterday, saying one day I'll be unifying titles in the light heavyweight division, and you wouldn't bet against it because he's just so big at the weight, isn't he?
Big at the weight. powerful at the weight, and again, Tundi's doing a fantastic job, and we're matching him not carefully, but properly. There's no rush. I mean, I think people straight away want to start jumping in for British titles, and getting fast track for world titles and things like that. I know it might sound like a broken record, but it's about doing things properly, and there's no rush in this.
Of course.
No rush.
Of course. Do you think this could be just talking potential, not having realised it, could this be the best crop of boxers that maybe the family, the company's ever enjoyed in that respect?
I think it's definitely up there. I think we've got some real talented guys who are so dedicated to it. That's the best thing about these guys. They're such professionals, and they're excited to be boxing on big cards, and obviously BT now they're in a fantastic position to propel themselves to be stars of British sport.
Yeah. Okay, one last question, something I've always wondered. Obviously, you're a second generation promoter, Eddie Hearn's a second generation promoter. How sort of involved is your dad still? Do you still sort of follow your dad's lead?
Dad's the boss. Still the boss. Still the boss.
Well, Barry's not really the boss anymore, is he? Over there.
Of course he is.
Of course. So the moral of the story is, Dad still runs the show on either camp, is it?
Of course. Listen, you've got to keep learning while these guys are still doing it.
And it gives you someone to blame if it ever goes wrong.
Me.
Yeah, well, that's much. Okay, excellent, fantastic, Francis. Thanks for your time.
Very much, mate.
Soon.
Cheers.